Hey, what's good, y'all? I want to touch on this topic real quick, man. Lately, I'm gonna say in the past 5 years or so, there's been a spike in violence and murder amongst young black people, young black teenagers, man. And it's crazy because I think I'm starting to see, why it is the way it is, or at least one of the reasons why it is the way it is. You ever notice a lot of these kids, it's like their minds is elsewhere, like they be in a zone, or you have to keep repeating yourself to them, or what you're saying is going in one ear and out the other. Especially like the younger children that's still developing, anywhere from 5 to 10 years old. It's almost like when you're speaking to them, it's like they in a trance. You know what I'm saying? You almost you thinking to yourself like, is you ignoring me or something? And I used to think that, but I had to reevaluate the situation and pay close attention to what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So it's like they're used to a certain dialogue or a certain frequency. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if whatever you saying don't match the dialogue that they used to, it's like it don't register. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like I had my two sons with me today. I got 2 daughters and 2 sons. I had my 2 sons, 10-year-old and 6-year-old. And I took them to a little pool to play with their younger sister. And I noticed, man, I had to keep repeating myself to my youngest boy, more so than the older one. You know what I'm saying? It's usually both of them, but today it was the youngest one. And I ended up talking to him so much, I made them both get out of the pool, put their clothes on, you feel me? And they ended up going home a little earlier, probably about 45 minutes earlier than they would have went. But I say that to say this. When I got them to the house, I called their mother because I had a question for her. And while I was talking to her, Malcolm spilled some cereal or whatever, she was talking about, why'd you just do that, or why you so careless and this and that and such and such, such and such. He just, they just do whatever. But see, I think that's because she put independence on them at such a early age. You know what I'm saying? They going in the refrigerator at 4 years old, making little sandwiches and shit like, well, you got to do that, man. I understand, man. You want them to be able to take care of themselves, but man, they're going to make a mess in the process. You understand that, right? They might fuck something up in the process. They might hurt themselves in the process. Are you monitoring this? You know what I'm saying? You actually creating more of a mess for yourself. A child ain't going to be really paying attention to how to properly do something and, take shit out and put it back where they got it from and all that. Children don't usually do that, especially not 5 to 6 years. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? So she goes to say how quick they go through milk, right? I say milk. I say, oh, okay, that's right. I keep forgetting, you know what I'm saying, that you do buy a lot of milk for them. I say, and I bet you probably get them that vitamin D, don't you? And so I went on to explain to her, man, that it's unfortunate because a lot of us, if we don't still drink milk, we used to drink milk. You know what I'm saying? And when we got to a certain age, the school even serves it to your children, and I never really understood why humans are fed breast milk from a cow, and we not cows, man. We humans. We not cows. We don't nurse cows with breast milk from humans. So why are humans consuming milk from cows? You are what you consume, yo. You got to keep talking to these kids. They seem stubborn, right? Hard-headed than a motherfucker, right? You ever been around a cow? You ever went to a cow pasture and see the people try to get the cow to do something and how fucking stubborn the cow is? Do you think that that's by coincidence? That our children display the same characteristics as the fucking cows do? Huh? You think that's a coincidence? This is why a lot of mothers say they want to breastfeed. The child's more alert. See what I'm saying? The child ain't in la la land. You know, child don't know whether to be a fucking cow or a human. Of course it's going to be confused. Does that make sense to people? Okay, if that don't make sense, how about this? I consider myself out of shape right now. Somebody else might not think I'm that out of shape, but I know my body. So I feel like I'm out of shape. My stomach ain't got the six pack, so I'm out of shape. I got a little pudge down here. You know why? You know why I got the pudge? The pudge came from me eating bullshit and eating wrong times of the night and not being disciplined. That's what it came from, because of what I was putting in my body. So my outer appearance, right, is going to reflect my diet. Do that make sense? Had I been eating better, had I been eating at a better time, my body would reflect a more leaner, you see what I'm saying? You know, a more, what's the term that I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? When you want something, a more desired body type. How about that? You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It goes with anything. It's not just food. It goes with anything. If you feed your mind bullshit, if you watch stupid shit on TV, if you watch meaningless reality TV shows, if you indulge in ignorance, when someone comes to you intellectually, right, with an intelligent conversation, what do you think you're going to display? What kind of conversation do you think that you're going to display, knowing that you feed yourself that bullshit and you indulge in nonsense? It is what it is. But if you indulge in intellect, if you indulge in intelligent things, you're going to display intelligence in your speaking. I'm just saying. If I ain't making sense, man, get in the comment section, tell me I ain't making sense, man. We up here, we nursing our kids with cow's milk. We nursing our children with cow's milk. And nobody can get in the comment section and explain why the fuck we do that and why we never really question the shit. Why the majority of us just go along with the shit and never ask ourselves, damn, why is we drinking this type of milk? Don't no other animals be drinking no human milk. Never nurse with human milk. Even if they mama die, they get another type of animal and nurse the animal. Because I'm pretty sure something would happen with the animal, a negative effect, right, from the human milk, or the animal would die. Because it's not the right type of nutrients, right? But it's the right type of nutrient. But cow's milk, cow's breast milk is the right type of nutrients for humans, and there's no side effects whatsoever. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that's all I had to say, man. You know, y'all can draw your own conclusions, and tell me if you think I make any sense. I need people's opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. To each his own. Do you? You know, whatever you've been doing as a parent, do you? I'm not telling you what to do, insinuating that you're this type of way because you're doing this. Hey, I'm just bringing something to the light. You know what I mean? I'm just putting this information out there. You know, you can take from it, you know what I mean? Whatever you get from it at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.